We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Luis Severino, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, not a bad start in his last one. 7 complete innings. Even though he took the loss, he pitched pretty well. And if he can pitch as well in this one today, he'll have a pretty good chance to win this game for his team.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Fouled away. Now a foul tip right into the catcher's glove as he's able to hang on for the first out. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Strike one to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gardner is there, 2 gone. And here's Renato Nunez. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. No balls and a strike to count. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this pitch arsenal, you just got to find a way to shorten up and battle, put something in play.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Asher Wojciechowski will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
You know, Matt, I think this guy really is looking for a redeemer in this one. Went into the 6th inning in this last start, couldn't quite get out of the 6th, ended up taking the loss, and I'm sure that hurt, and he's expecting a lot more out of himself in this start here today.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Hit to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Popped up. Davis has room in foul territory, and no one will track it down. The windup and the 0-1. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. New inning set to get underway, and striding forward the designated hitter, Dwight Smith Jr. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Stanton on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So striding forward now, Anthony Santander. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Well, there are the judges' chambers, and what a cool thing it's become here in the Bronx, and well-deserved for Aaron Judge, of course, with the way he exploded onto the scene as a rookie in 2017.
Just 2 simple words. All rise. Aaron Judge burst onto the scene. And what's really cool about the judges' chambers, all of those seats you're looking at right there are all given towards community organizations, charities, and even Little League teams. So the judges' chamber is going towards a good cause. Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here, looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Fouled off. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Wins. A California-born ball player. He was taken in the... And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Here's big Aaron Judge. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory. Skied into straightaway right. Therefore, it is Mancini, and that's the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And a curveball in for a strike. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come in off a good victory last time out, but one that was just their 2nd win in their last 8 tries. Fly ball out toward left center field. Around first, digging for 2. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Liner toward right center. And that's going to get down out there. The relay. The tag, and he's nabbed trying for 2.
The left fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton now as he rips it on the ground to second. And a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Yankees score first. It's 1-0.
Hey, you never know when the turning point's going to come. It could be your number right there. Just an excellent job. 2-out RBI. I know it's early, but clutch hitting is not just for the late innings.
Here comes Mancini. He's not going to get it, and the 2-out rally continues. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing a hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. Must have known he was going to try and get over the harder.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
now batting, the shortstop, Tyler Wade.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The relay, and a wide throw as this one gets by him at the bag. And the second run will score. It's now a 4-0 game.
Now batting, number 29.
Stepping in now, Gio Urshela. Hit in the air out to left field. On the run is Santander. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Here's Chris Davis now. Previous history with Luis Severino. Comes in with 6 hits in 24 at-bats. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. A bouncer to the left side. He's right there. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Number 11, shortstop.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
And he fouls this one off. Heading out toward shallow right. Judge is under it. And that's the third out. 1, 2, 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu.
The first baseman, DJ.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Lifted in the air to right field. Therefore, it is Mancini, and that's the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number
So the
99.
bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to something, some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Oh, and a fine play there as he ranges back to put this one away. Not an easy play by any means, and there are 2 gone. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And Judge is off and running. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Santander waits on it. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left. All set for the start of the 4th. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Trey Mancini.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Renato Nunez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Now batting.
Here comes the first pitch.
Dwight
Dwight Smith Jr. will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and a climbing attempt at the wall, but this ball is gone.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
Anthony Santander the next to bat, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. 1 run on 3 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Orioles draw.
leading off for the
First
Yankees.
offering on its way.
The left fielder.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. Hayes on the run for it. To the track. He's there. Oh, but he can't hold on.
Now batting, catcher, Gary.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez. And the runner's breaking for third. And he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Mancini is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
The center fielder, number 11.
A man at second with one down. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. Line toward the gap in left center. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And they'll tag him out near first.
Now batting, shortstop, Tyler.
Standing in now, Tyler Wade, as he lines it out to center. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Outside of taking a ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to
Number
get.
29.
2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And it's so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You're in trouble. You're one pitch away from getting out of some.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Now batting,
And that sends
first
DJ
baseman,
LeMahieu into the box.
DJ.
0 for 2 for him to this point.
Mayhew.
Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is on his horse, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Hey, that's nice execution right there. Swung through the first slider, got it again, stayed tall, kept his hands back, didn't try and do too much, and delivered a nice base hit.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game, and it's quickly 0-2. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Is a low changeup that's laid off.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
Hayes gets his lead at first, nobody out. And another foul ball. Fouled off. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
0-1 the count. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Got him, and that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next it'll be the outfielder, Aaron Judge. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone as they add still another.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Wade LeBlanc is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
He obviously was sitting all over that pitch. He didn't want to go deep in the count. He saw it 0-0 and he let it fly.
In now, Torres. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Now the 0-1. Runners on the move for second. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey into the second deck and gone.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Hayes on the run for it. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
Man, you can see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Brandon Bailey gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Santander is underneath this one, and he's got it for the first out.
The center fielder, number 11.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at bat.
Yeah, Matty, his wheels got him in trouble a little bit last time. tried to take advantage, thought the defense was napping a little bit. In retrospect, maybe he should have just shut it down and steal second base.
Now batting.
Digging in, Tyler Wade. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. In there at the knees, strike one. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Ready for another shot now, Ramon Urias. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Now batting.
So here's Trey Mancini. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Grounded to short. He's got it. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Up next for the Orioles.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Renato.
2 out, nobody on. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Here's the pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Now another 0-2.
Seven foul balls in a row. Okay, come on now. This is getting a little ridiculous. Don't be shocked if the pitcher throws the rosin bag at this one.
1 run, 4 hits, and 2 Baltimore errors thus far. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
The first baseman.
At the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He went deep last time up.
Yeah, that last at bat, Natty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Mancini is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Miguel Andujar. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch coming. Here it is. Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, a base hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up 1st and 2nd here.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup. That's
Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Boy, talking about having a game tonight, that's his third RBI of the game with that base hit, Nero.
Yeah, he must be hungry because that's 3 ribeye steaks for the big boy right there. Just a nice approach all night and able to come through for the team.
1 run is scored. Here's a second runner around third, but he'll be caught out in no man's land. So they pick up 3 runs on 5 base hits. No.
Leading off the Baltimore, the designated hitter, Dwight.
At the plate now, Dwight Smith Jr. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
Gardner is there, and that's the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 25.
Coming to the plate now, Anthony Santander. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up, and he fouls this one off. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Up next for the Orioles,
Austin Hayes the next to bat. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Sent out to straightaway center field. Gardner is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 3 up. Michael Rooker enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
62. Michael.
At the plate, Brett Gardner. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the runner from second is in to score.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another. Some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up, and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Therefore, it is Mancini, and that's the first out of the inning. On to first, and they get the double play.
Now batter.
Stepping into the box, Aaron Judge. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And now the runner's trying for third. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. He'll get it into second. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. In now for the O's, Austin Wynns. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one. Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Up next for the Orioles, the first baseman, Chris.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound.
Now pitching for
And he's going to motion for his bullpen here.
Number
That'll do it
33.
for the starter tonight.
Yay.
So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless he'll depart with the lead. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Chris Davis
Now
goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Okay.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Bottom of the inning now, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. First pitch of the at-bat. On the line, that's a base hit into left field.
I'm shocked this pitcher keeps trying to attack the zone with them being so aggressive early in the count. You wonder if he wouldn't be served a little better, just kind of nibbling for a little bit early and then pounding the zone late.
So now to the plate, Torres. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base run.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Torres goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. First pitch on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Where this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Fouled away. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back safely. 2 out here and a runner at second. Now a spin and another throw back to second, and he'll dive back in safely. The 0-1 pitch. Runner goes for third. Pitch swung out. The throw. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third. Here it comes on 0-2. And the runner's coming home. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Hayes is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. Ready for another chance? Ramon Urias starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
Now
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Baltimore, good night.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good.